Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you are well by the grace of Allah with your friends and families. I am also fine by the grace of Allah. Welcome to our today's online class. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. This is Sifat Ferdousi, lecturer, Department of Biology, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. Today I will discuss some creative questions from Chapter 8, that is tissue and tissue systems, and topics will be the monocot root and monocot stem. So dear students, let's start our today's online class. Our first creative is here. In the practical class, the teacher showed the sample of a type of organ of plants in which vascular bundles are arranged scatteredly and endodermis is absent. So, this is our stem, and now I will go to the question. First of all, what is periderm? This is our knowledge based question, and 1 marks. What do you mean by epidermal tissue system? That is our comprehensive based types of question, and it has 2 marks. And number C, draw the level diagram of the sample as mentioned in the stem. And number D, analyze the internal structure of the sample of the plant as mentioned in the stem. So here our stem and our question. Now I will describe these all the questions answer. So our first question is, what is periderm? Periderm is outer protective secondary tissue formed replacing the epidermis. It is formed due to abscission, injury, or during invasion of microbes. Mainly, it is formed to protect the plant by formation of extra layer. This is our knowledge based question. So, you just write the definition of periderm, and then you will get 1 marks in your exam. Now, I will go to our comprehensive based question. Our comprehensive based question is, what do you mean by epidermal tissue system? So, this is our comprehensive based question. First of all, you have to give the definition of epidermal tissue system, and then you will go to the explanation. So, the external protective layer of any plant organ is generally known as epidermis. Sometimes the epidermis remains furnished with some pores and appendages. Now I will go to the explanation. The epidermis, along with the pores and appendages and also with the periderm, together form the tissue system known as the epidermal tissue system. Epidermal tissue system is present in all the plant organs such as stem, root, leaf, flower, fruit and seed. Now I will go to the applied based questions. Our applied based question is, draw the level diagram of the sample as mentioned in the stem. Mentioned part above in the stem is a monocot stem. A well labeled diagram of monocot stem is given here. As you can see, this is our transverse section of monocot stem. Here epidermis is present and vascular bundles are scatteredly arranged, and here cuticle is present, and after the cuticle epidermis, and then the epidermis. After the epidermis, hypodermis is present, and then it is parenchyma, and then vascular bundles and ground tissue, and you can see the phloem, metaxylem, protoxylem and bundle sheath. So this is our transverse section of monocot stem. Internal structure of the sample of the plant as mentioned in the stem. So answer will be the mentioned part above in the stem is a monocot stem. Internal structure of monocot stem are given here. Number 1, epidermis with thick cuticle and stem hairs are present. Number 2, cortex is heterogeneous. Hypodermis is generally sclerenchymatous. Number 3, xylem elements are endark. Here endark means protoxylem towards the center and metaxylem towards the periphery. Number 4, vascular bundles are conjoint, collateral and closed, and here cambium absent. Number 5, number of vascular bundles is numerous and scattered in the ground tissue. And then number 6, xylem elements are arranged in Y or V shaped structure. Protoxylem cavity is present. Number 7, phloem remains situated between the two arms of xylem elements. Number 8, phloem parenchyma is. So this is our first creative questions and answer. I hope you understand how we will give the answer of applied based question and hard ability question. Now I will go to our second creative question. So our second creative question is, plant part X is equal to vascular bundle is radial and more than 6, and plant part Y is equal to vascular bundle is conjoint and cambium is absent. Can you guess what is X and what is Y? Until you guess, I will go to the questions. You can guess what is stele. Number B, what do you mean by intercalary meristem? And number C, explain the internal structure of X along with diagram as mentioned in the stem. Number D, analyze the dissimilarities of the internal structure in between X and Y part of the plant as mentioned in the stem. Now I will describe all the questions answer. What is, so our first question is, what is stele? It is knowledge based question, so you should go to just definition. The widely spread area covered by endodermis at the center of root is called stele. Now I will go to the comprehensive based question. Our comprehensive based question is, what do you mean by intercalary meristem? So first of all you have to give the definition, then you will go to the explanation. That means in a comprehensive based types of question you have to give the knowledge based answer, then you will go to the explanation. Sometimes a part of the apical meristem becomes separated from the apex due to the development of intervening permanent tissues along with the elongation of the apical meristem and lies between layers of permanent tissue. Such a meristem lying between layers of permanent tissue is called intercalary meristem. They retain the capacity for short time and ultimately convert to permanent tissue. Intercalary meristem is found to be present at the base of petiole. Now I will go to our applied based question. So our applied based question is, explain the internal structure of X along with diagram as mentioned in the stem. Answer, mentioned part X above in the stem is a monocot root. Internal structure of monocot root and diagram are given here. First of all, I will tell you the structure of monocot root. Number 1, Epiplema is without cuticle. Number 2, cortex is wide and homogeneous. Number 3, endodermis contains Casparian strip-bound cells. Number 4, vascular bundles are radial. Number 5, xylem elements are exarch, that is protoxylem towards the periphery and metaxylem at the center. Number 6, the number of xylem and phloem bundles is more than 6. Number 7, pith is wide. So, this is our monocot root, and here you can see the root here, epiblema, cortex, endodermis, phloem, pith, protoxylem and metaxylem. So, this is our monocot. Now, I will describe the higher ability question, that is, analyze the dissimilarities of the internal structure in between X and Y part of the plant as mentioned in the stem. So, here according to the stem, X is monocot root and Y is monocot stem. Monocot root, there is root hairs in epiblema but no cuticle. But in stem, there is no root hair in epidermis, though there is cuticle present. In monocot root, hypodermis is absent. In monocot stem, generally there is hypodermis with sclerenchyma. Number 3, in monocot root, endodermis is present and it is circular. Number 3, in monocot stem, endodermis is absent. Number 4, in monocot root, single layer pericycle is present and is formed of parenchymal cells, and monocot stem pericycle is absent. Number 5, vascular bundle is arranged radially and the number of phloem and xylem is more than 6, arranged in 2 different rings. And number 5, in monocot stem, vascular bundle is conjoint, collateral and closed and scattered in ground tissue. And in number 6, xylem is exarch in monocot root and xylem is endarch in monocot stem. So, from the above discussion, it is clear that in monocot root and stem have dissimilarities. So, this is our higher ability question, and it is the end of our second creative questions answer. Now, I will tell you some important MCQ from these topics. Like number 1, the pericycle of the root of monocot plant is formed by dash. What? Answer will be the parenchyma cell. And number 2, like the hypodermis of the stem of monocot plant is formed by what? So, it is formed by sclerenchyma. And it can become as the number 3, in the internal structure of root of monocot plant dash. In monocot plant, pith is large and distinct. And number 4, in the stem of monocot plant dash, pith is small. And then the xylem of the stem is maize is what? In what shape? The xylem of the stem of maize is Y or V. Number 6, the number of vascular bundle in the root of dicot plant is what? 2 or 4. And the Casparian strip is found dash. Casparian strip is found in the endodermis of root. And number 8, the location of intercalated meristematic tissue are internode petiole. And then number 9, the lateral meristematic tissue helps plants in dash. What? Helps in secondary growth. And number 10, different parts of plants increases in volume and diameter by the division of what? Plate meristem. So this is our some important MCQ from these topics like monocot roots and monocot stem. Now it's time for homework. Homework will be the one creative question I will give, and you will just solve it and you will submit in your subject wise homework group. So question is, the meristematic tissue present in the apical part of plant plays role in the growth of plants. From those tissue, later different types of permanent tissue system are formed which are involved in different activities of plants. So question is, number A, what is cambium? B, what do you mean by vascular bundle? Number C, explain the classification of first type of tissue as mentioned in the stem. And number D, in stem, different types of tissue, those are formed from the above mentioned tissue, plays special role in the structure of biological activities of plants analyze. This is our homework, and I hope you will do your homework properly. If you have any question, you can ask your subject teacher. So dear students, I hope you all enjoyed our today's online class. Thank you for being with me. Stay home and stay safe. Take care. Allah Hafiz.